Last time on Lawful Stupid. So now we've got this big, monstrous alpha type deal next to you, Gustum, on a lower deck. So you Gustum power your way into this thing's monster mouth. You get into his stomach, and you wild shape out. A giant panda bear is now standing here, and the gargoyle is not. This provides opportunity for the remaining crew above to finish off the remaining gargoyles, thereby ending our fight. So as you're celebrating and talking, there is a large explosion as these engines finally explode. You watch as a handful of the crew just die. You hear this voice. Work's not over, boys. We've got a fire to put out. Quick, below deck, grab what you can, and put out that fire. We have too many supplies here to let it fail here. She turns to you guys and says, my name is Captain Swan. It's a good thing you got here when you did. Thank you.
Want to make a podcast? Spotify's got a platform that lets you make one super easily and then distribute it everywhere and even make money doing so. All in one place for free. It's called Spotify for Podcasters, and here's how it works. Spotify for Podcasters lets you record and edit podcasts right from your phone or computer, so no matter what your setup is like, you can start creating today. Then you can distribute your podcast to Spotify and everywhere else podcasts are heard. Video podcasts are also available on Spotify. And when you want to take conversations with your fans to the next level, Q&A and polls are the best way to get them talking. With Spotify for Podcasters, you can earn money in a variety of ways, including ads and podcast subscriptions. And best of all, it's totally free with no catch. Ever since we discovered Spotify for Podcasters, it feels like we've had a lot more options in terms of Q&As and polls that has let us be a little bit more creative and get in touch with our patrons on a whole other level. We highly recommend you give it a try. Download the Spotify for Podcasters app or go to www.spotify.com/podcasters to get started.
To bring you back into the story, everybody, we have our adventurers have just fended off these gargoyle-esque monsters. Excuse me. And Gus, describe to me again what you're doing with that new druid spell.
Yeah, so basically what I'm doing is I'm casting plant growth as an 8-hour ritual. I'm gathering up all the different flora and fauna from the area that's been devastated in this airship, for lack of a better word, crash, as well as some of the meat from the beasts that we're referring to as winged pterosaurs.
Terzard?
Is that right?
Terzars?
Winged terzards. And
this is the first time I said it out loud. I've read it 100
it
times.
does sound like a hip-hop way to say turd, doesn't it? Terzard. Flying terzards. I got some of their meat as well to kind of make this elaborate a dish, and that's kind of what I'm doing as part of a way to cast this ritual and to honor this area and help it return to a healthy state.
That's some inspiration right there. Right? I'm vouching for that. Or is that just a shtick? I guess he gets that.
Yeah, and so Paul Barrow, you're mourning your friend?
Yes, this is true. Bomberry.
Rest do you remember?
Peace.
Do you remember who died?
Bomberry.
Bomberry. Good. Excellent. I thought you said Paul Barrow. Then now I realize.
Barbero dies with his friends.
I die today.
Little. Piece of Barbero go with him. But no, I still very much alive.
Yeah, so the winged Terzards were defeated, and then we have Darlene had just learned the name of Captain Spawn, and I believe Darlene was going to then go get the rest of the caravan.
Yes, because they're kind of on their own. We're on their own. Best to just smush us all together.
Yeah, and so I think you go do that. You go get the other caravan, and they eventually come up, or they, come towards the wreckage. And we canonically, just as a reminder, May helped put out the fire with a soup cannon. If you remember,
correct.
Just so everybody's on the same page, so there's like soup.
She's very helpful and good.
Yep. But yeah,
it's French onions.
So good.
Oh god, the smell. The smell. Oh wow. So yeah, as the night goes on, Gus finishes his ritual. But I think the Fool's Lullaby. Yeah, the Fool's Lullaby. I think they set up camp like they did every night before, making a lot of food, especially with all the extra mouths to feed. And the people from the airship, for lack of a better word, they are still trying to salvage equipment and resources off of the airship. Is there anything you guys want to do before we roll into the next day and send you back to Prenneth?
Just to be clear, as part of this ritual, I'm making this large, elaborate feast from the land. As I complete it, I'm going to take this large, bounteous platter of food and just dump it directly into the bonfire as I return it to the earth. And then I'm going to turn around and start handing out good berries to the hungry people.
Oh, that looks really good. That's some good-looking fried veg. Oh, you're throwing it. No, good berry. That's.
I like to imagine that as the flames consume the meal and the energy of the spell and nature return, maybe the flame becomes a vibrant and verdant green, and this energy radiates from it, and we can see some of the plant life, like little sprouts, begin to emerge from underneath the charred bits, as we can see the effect it has begun to have on the land. But also
like your idea, but I one up, if you will. I think you know how fires have like the little sparks that go up. I think those same sparks go up, but then when they land, you see little plants start to bud from all those like sparks.
Yeah, I'm horny for that.
Making this area probably long term going to be more thicker and healthier after the healing is complete. All right, is there anything else you guys want to do before we establish camp and head on back to Prenneth?
Could just tuck away some of that extra winged Terzard meat. Just put that in the old extra-dimensional pantry.
Yeah, I think we covered that last time, that you scooped up some of that, and we talked about how much you got.
We talked about... No, we didn't give me a number or anything like that, because all I talked about was gathering it for the ritual.
Because that was the one where you jumped in his mouth and then exploded. Like you untransformed.
That was the big one.
Yeah.
So I killed it.
What am I thinking of? All right.
You're thinking of the dragon goo that I scooped up.
I am thinking of the dragon goo. Yeah. All right, let's see.
I'd like to get some meat from some of the smaller winged Terzards. I would not necessarily want all my dishes to be goo.
Yeah, so based on how many were left and easily reachable, you can get 10 meals out of it, because you get 2 for each medium. And so
that's after the ritual too. Because I'll pour half out for my homies.
Okay. I'm
spell.
saying you collect 10 meals of that Terzard meat. So if you want to use it in a ritual too and expend it, absolutely.
Yeah, that's part of the healing process for me is to take the creatures that cause the destruction and like return them in as well in their energy. So yeah, I'll narratively sacrifice some meat for that.
Perfect.
Otherwise, I'd like to draw like the map of the areas we have been visiting on my fan, since it's been a while since I've done that.
Oh, nice. Okay. Got about Map Fan.
Mm-hmm. Just fill in the blanks.
Yeah, perfect. And you do. You continue to sketch the map on. Is it sketching or are you painting? Or we didn't really establish how you're inking your fan. As an artist, she suddenly has to think.
As an artist, I have to think about it. I like the idea of more of embroidery kind of vibes onto it, rather than like pen and paper. More of thread.
Dwayne also hates pen and paper, so
yeah, I know. Put it more to my advantage.
Good call.
Yeah.
I think that's the inspiration for
you can have 7
inspiration so much.
inspirations. You know.
Oh shit! I'll write them all down.
Yeah, they don't stack, unfortunately, and now that you brought it up, they all just cancel each other out. But
it's 7, so I get 1.
No, that's not how that works. You got to round down. It's weird. Yeah, so you work that fan, you work the map into the fan, just so you guys have a better picture of how things occur. What else?
Hell yeah. Nothing for me.
Perfect.
I kiss my wife.
This is a PG podcast,
and we're in a podcast. Like, what
That's
are you
why
doing
we're
in the
only
podcast?
kissing.
Oh, he did.
Lots of that. So yeah, you guys go to sleep. The night settles on you, and imagine, if you will, this caravan of wagons semicircled up against the wreckage of a yacht-sized airship. What a juxtaposition as you guys tuck in for the night. And as you guys begin waking up, people are kind of cleaning up camp, getting ready to head on to Prenneth because the Fool's Lullaby still has a schedule to keep. And if you guys plan on traveling with them, you will need to leave with them, right?
Yeah.
If there's nothing else you want to do, you guys depart, and you guys head for Prenneth. So you guys head to
big city. Feeling good.
Head to Prenneth, and you have to head south to do that. And it's still a bit of a drive, or a bit of a ride, journey, as you will. But as you approach it, the afternoon is setting in, and you can see this giant 3-tiered city, right? The main foothold of civilization of Agos as you approach. And the Fool's Lullaby stops on the edge of Prenneth, still within the perimeter, but doesn't quite travel in. And Paul Barrow, you would know without even having to communicate that, like, it doesn't make sense for your crew to just go into Prenneth full staff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they would need to arrange where they're going to perform and stuff like that before they have all the wagons go in. So I assume you say your goodbyes, or what are you going to tell the Fool's Lullaby?
Shoot, I forgot what we called the head guy. I made up that name, but I can't remember his name. But anyways, I'm going to explain to him that my father is in trouble, as I've been told, and that it's been a pleasure to be with the Fool's Lullaby, but it seems like my path has taken me somewhere else, and I'll return as soon as possible.
Yeah, and you do. You guys have a good, quick conversation, and then I believe the Panda Express heads into Yuri. Not Yuri.
Yes, we did it.
To the dimension door.
You guys head into Prina. You're able to go through the main gates, no problem. And so where you guys head back to the Derringer Field estate before you do anything else?
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah, what happened to the crew and all of them? We just drop them off? Are they kind of with the Fool's Lullaby?
What's
Just
up?
curious.
What was the question?
What happened to the crew and all of them?
Like Captain Svan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they stayed with the airship.
Okay.
They're doing recovery.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're doing recovery, and they'll eventually do what they need to do next. So yeah, you guys go to the Derringer Field estate.
Just to recap for me real quick, can you remind me what Captain Svan was a captain of? It was a Yuri Expeditionary Force, is that what it was?
It wasn't mentioned.
I think you mentioned that they like the guilds had gathered.
No. She was a part of the Yuri's Shields,
Yuri Shields.
which you knew to be an elite force.
That's what it was.
Of Yuri's Shields, but you don't know.
From Yuri.
So you would know that
I don't know
she's
what her
a
business
captain,
here was.
but you don't know. I mean, you could assume she's a captain of the Yuri Shields.
It would be weird if she was a captain wearing a Yuri Shield uniform and wasn't a captain of the Yuri Shields.
Agreed.
Indeed.
But not impossible.
Agreed.
The odds are slim, but never zero.
That's true. What if she was impersonating a Yuri Shield? Anyways, no. And Captain Tyndall comes out of the
No, again, Ridwick, you bastard.
I needed a boat. So yeah, you guys go to the field estate and you kind of park behind. If you remember, you pull in behind where there's a small little greenery, and you guys head in.
Yeah, mate, these digs are pretty sweet. We're set up in the kitchen.
This is where we sleep.
Yeah, I got a hammock, everything that I need.
Okay, but if I'm staying here, where am I sleeping?
I mean, I guess there's
hammock
like a
too?
bunch of rooms with like beds and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're over
You
this way.
need- Thank you.
But this is where all the pots and pans. Okay, I'll see you later.
Yeah, and does anybody tell Paul Barrow about getting a room or anything like that?
All right, so here's the best room in the house, Paul. It's the kitchen. Now,
The reaction from May tells me that this is not the intent for me.
well, the thing is, I got 2 hammocks, and May's not down.
Can I move hammock to other room?
Yeah.
Why
That's
you
where all the
say
pots
like
and
this?
pans are. It's where all the pots and pans are, man.
I don't
why
know what
nobody's
this
done.
means. This is innuendo for you. I don't understand pots and pans reference.
It's just literally pots and pans, bro. It's just I cook in them.
Look at me.
I
Look
like-
at me.
I get
Pots and pans.
hungry when I sleep. I get so hungry. I wake up and my tummy's like, you gotta have snacks right now, and I'm like, oh, gumbo. But if there's no pots and pans, what am I supposed to do?
I wait till morning and stomach remind me that I'm alive. Rumbling mean you alive.
That's why you're so skinny.
He stomps out. I'm no skinny.
You're a beanpole.
Pabaro is going to, as he walks around the house, he is kind of running his finger over surfaces to determine like how dusty it is.
Yeah, it's pretty dusty, but before you jump into your thing, you, Paul Barrow, as you walk into like the main living area, you see there's like a little parcel that's like wrapped in a sense. There's some string and it's got a note from Tuk Tuk.
Oh, what?
A note from Tuk Tuk, yeah.
Take. Okay, I will take this.
You can open it and read the note.
I will.
And essentially, and Devin, you can recreate this in Tuk Tuk's voice and vernacular if you want. The note basically says, "Thank you for everything," and it's a Tuk Tuk is essentially giving the cloak to the Derringers, that resistance cloak that Tuk Tuk got, that one of our patrons
Imaginer
put in place. Yeah.
Okay. He's gonna take this, throw the letter behind him, and start wiping down the surfaces with this cloak.
No.
What a butt!
What a butt.
It will come up eventually. Like it'll bring. I will not gonna let this moment pass, listeners, dear listeners. It will come up. It was just gonna be. I'm cleaning now. Spring clean.
Paul Bearer walks in the kitchen. Hey, look! I found rag for dusting. And
That's not a rack.
I could use this to clean up maybe spilled soup.
Anyways,
all the magic items have to go in soup. It's my new campaign goal.
Paul Barrow, you were wiping dust off stuff before I interrupted you.
No, yeah, I think all that flows pretty well. Like he's walking along, finding it, and like just grossed out by it. Finds this letter or this package inside the parcel is the cloth. He won't throw the letter. He'll set the letter down and then just be steadily all around this room. Is just now cleaning things, and I think he's also like checking out edges, like how pointy they are. As he goes along.
What a complex character that
I'm
Devin was
really,
crafting
guys,
there.
you're
He was
in
like,
for it now.
characters only 2D? No. Clean freak.
I'm
very spooked about his own blood.
yeah, so
worried about sharp edges.
It's like what baby is coming into the picture?
An infection.
Paul Barrow is just a giant baby. You gotta put locks on the toilet seats and the doors. Child locks. I can't get them. My big bare hands. It's too.
Me hungry, so I know I'm alive. Feed me.
He's like scratching, like pulling at the cabinets. These darn locks.
He says he just goes to sleep when he's hungry and wakes up to know he's alive, but he doesn't mention that it's every 2 hours. He just cries until somebody brings him milk.
No. Flash forward to this night scene where you are sleeping in the kitchen and you hear ting 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 ting, and it's me like holding that blanket, that cloak that I had, and I bumped my head into it like, I'm hungry. Are you hungry?
Yeah, man. Gumbo.
Please feed me. I brought my blanket.
Gus rolls over, pulls up a pot of gumbo like horse.
Skeleton build, man. All right, so I'm cleaning and checking edges downstairs in the main room.
I think May picks out a room on the second floor.
I don't remember what room Kato's was in.
It was like the basement
next to the fireplace.
No, he had a room that he like took the bed out of and put in the basement or some shit.
Right, because he saw Gus sleeping in the kitchen, he thought everybody slept in the cellar.
Yeah,
because he's a robot. It's funny. Oh. Yeah, once May gets settled, I'm gonna take her and introduce her over to my guildie, my good guild friend over at the Spoopy Doop.
Yeah. The where?
The
place.
Yeah. The place that we visited and talked to people. So yeah, you're gonna take May to Assault and Battery.
Yeah,
which is the cooking store.
To talk to the tree lady. Who works there?
the Treekin. Yeah. So yeah, you guys go to Assault and Battery, which is perched on the top tier of the city. Is a vibrant cooking store run by the renowned chef Bluebon, and it's a top tier, high quality cooking store, known for its ingredients, and expert culinary advice. In your meetings, you know that Chef Bluebon is a talented chef, and she's equally engaged in her love of gossip. The storefront of Assault and Battery is painted in eye-catching shades of red and yellow, and a few tables are situated outside of the store that patrons can use for eating, like cups of tea or quick bites. And inside the store is a treasure trove of cooking supplies and ingredients, from exotic spices to rare herbs, rare meats, and And Chef Bluebon is always happy to have a conversation. So, you guys go to the assault and battery, and how do you start that?
Chef Blue. I got my old hat dusted off and put on my chef's the full size one, not the mouse one.
Not the mouse. I was gonna ask.
Not today. And I'm gonna be like, Chef Bluebon, I want to meet you. I want you to meet somebody. This is my wife May. May, this is Chef Bluebon.
Oh, it's a pleasure, dear. I'm sorry. What was your name again?
I'm Gus.
Oh, yes. I remember the face, just not the name. I apologize.
No worries. Anyway, so start things out before we get into anything crazy. Little dish and dish. So first off, we'd mentioned Blue-Eyed Sylvia. I talked about some stew with the current. I did make some Blue-Eyed Sylvia stew. I'd like you to try some.
Oh, yes, please.
And while you try that, I'm going to tell you about this crazy thing that happened on the way here. There's airship, shields from Yuri. You're going to flip your wig.
Okay. And she's going to start trying the soup, I assume.
Yeah, and while she does that, I'm just going to recount to her basically our escapades getting here, because she loves to gossip, and
she does love to gossip. And she eats some of their meal, and she says, this is pretty good. It does seem like the Blue-Eyed Sylvia you got is a little gamey, maybe.
Yeah, from the wild for sure. It was out past New Havenhold where we found it.
Oh,
so.
Yeah, no. Well, it's surprisingly fresh to be that far away, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, I got my secrets.
There's like a tingle to it. Yeah, that's
yeah, good. I didn't even use flame. I just I just used a little magic zhuzh and a little spice to get it to just naturally kind of electrocute itself in a broth.
That's wonderful. You're very talented. And
I like to take ingredients in like their natural form and try to get as much of that flavor out, like using, its own natural processes as I can. That's like my thing. Anyway, so this is May.
Well, I'm surprised to hear. Oh, wonderful. Nice to meet you, May. And you said, who'd you say May was?
She's my wife. She's actually here from the continent, like some crazy stuff. There's a portal. Trifle is there. You remember Trifle?
I know, yeah.
Yeah. So she is here in Ego's kind of unexpected, and we're looking to get her set up like, she's an industrious chef. She trained under, the Teresa. So.
Oh, excellent.
She kind of inherited her legacy, so she's got moves. And I figured you might, if anybody was going to be, in a place that wasn't quite so dangerous and also like a place for talented cooks, it would be here.
I could use an extra set of hands. I've been talking about doing a little bit more cooking and a little less selling of equipment and goods, so that she could help me branch over to that. That's yeah, I'm interested. Maybe she can stay with me for a little bit, or come back later, whatever, and we can kind of run through the paces.
I'll let you gals talk it out. You guys probably got like your own stuff to do. I'm gonna go get some nachos.
Be anywhere else. I did think I really appreciate you telling me about your adventures. I find it weird that they flew the airship north of Pruneth, though.
Yeah, I had no idea what they were doing out there.
No matter. Maybe I'll hear more of it. If you learn more stuff, do come back, dear.
No, of course. I like to dish and dish.
Oh, of course.
All right. Y'all stay frosty. I gotta get out of here, man.
Bye, guys. Okay. And so you go get nachos from somewhere.
Every time Gus blows May a kiss, he first seasons his lips. So he. Nope, that looks like something else.
That's get fan art.
Oh my god.
If I had meant that on purpose, it'd been really funny.
We haven't had fan art in 3 years, and the first thing back is like Gus with just bright red, just all over his face.
Yeah, so you drop May off at the assault and battery. What do you do next? What do you guys do next? Do you have anything else you're looking to do?
Darling's just gonna update our secret stash of information letters in the chimney hearth. Just to let the siblings know where the letters have pointed us, and just so, you know, they don't go into the same dangerous things to find the same letters that we just found.
Fair
As
enough.
far as we're aware, we're ahead, but she's gonna make it easier for them to not die right off the bat. Also, right, Dad is dumb, you know how she is.
Devin has a line of Derringers that he's just been preparing, like, outside of a meat grinder. Like,
Next.
Yeah. All right. So what's next for you guys?
well, family meeting, I think.
Yes, Pabaro's very confused about what happens next.
Yeah. I think it's time for a little family meeting.
Okay. And I think you guys gather up in the field estate and sit down to chat.
For the sake of brevity, I will serve at this meeting Winged Terzard Tartar.
Nice.
Very nice.
What'd you say it was? Winged Terzard what?
Tartar.
That's what I thought you said, but I just wanted to make sure I put it down correctly.
Which, if anybody doesn't know what tartar is,
Winged tartar.
I would never eat it. It's just, it's like raw meat. It's like ground up. It's like nachos, but sad.
It's supposed to be a delicacy, but
Nachos, but sad.
it doesn't sound good.
Not for me, but Gus makes it really tasty.
I'm sure.
Are we sure we can eat this raw?
And,
You know
and
how you're
just
not supposed to
Pabaro's
eat
covered. He's
chicken
like,
like this?
it is so good this way. Of course you can eat it like this.
No,
What?
I'm not certain.
Paul Barrow's like, I
No
you should have
turning
told me
around
that
now.
10 scoops ago.
Just for reference, my mouth and stomach have been like trained through a long alchemical process with the twice baked circle, and like that. I can eat stuff that people can't.
Well, if I get cart sick, I'm going to throw up directly on you, just so you know.
And then clean
Fair.
you with prestidigitation.
Basically, yeah.
I believe Darling already throws up sparkles, and you can't convince me otherwise.
She throws up rainbows.
Yeah, so family meeting time. Darling, if you want to start us out with like Dad Watch 20. What year is it?
Some year. I don't keep track.
Only Dwayne knows. Only Dwayne knows.
You guys look at your notes. Is it in your
Yeah,
notes?
today is today, and the date is the date. It's fine.
This is post Arcane War Paw 564.
It's 4. I'd have to give the exact number, but it's like 465 or something like that.
It's I was close enough.
Yeah, I think it's 467 total, but I'll have to check.
Dad Watch 467.
Yeah, 467. I looked it up. 467 Pat.
Yes, post Arcane Torrent Discover.
I was close.
You were close. I was impressed.
Well, the closest we've gotten is that mine where we found Cassiel. And
No.
then we have to go, I think, past the friends we've made.
I forgot about Bird Bro.
Toa.
He
Toa?
should be here. Toa.
Oh yeah, he's outside.
Toa's part of the family. Come on in, Toa.
All right, Toa comes in. Hey nerds.
You saw Dad last.
Sure did.
So you should be here for this part.
Okay.
Where
Where
was
is
it?
he?
Yes, where was it?
To the north. Pretty sure you have like a map, right?
Mm-hmm.
Darling, we'll get the fan map out.
Well, move the tartar, and then we'll fold the map out on the table.
That's pretty good. Not bad. Are you an artist?
Yeah. Dad
Cool.
helped me learn how to do this.
Dad, I'm a chef, and he's a wrestler. We're your siblings. You should know these things.
Yeah, I should.
I love you, Toa.
Thanks. Yeah.
I forget he's a bird sometimes.
Yeah. What? What'd you call me?
What's up? A bird?
Alright.
What do you like to be called?
Toa. What do you like to be called?
Anything you want, as long as you call me for dinner.
It's dinner
That was
time.
Papa's
bitch.
favorite.
Yeah, no.
I know we're
anyways.
eating.
He kills you.
He like puts his one of his like talons on a part of the map that you don't have drawn, but it's like you could tell he's trying to like show you roughly where Daddy Derringer was last that he saw him.
Sick.
Here, nerds.
Appreciate you, Toa. Thanks, Toa.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not
How
too
long
bad.
ago?
When's the last time I saw him? Let's see. As the Toa flies, it took me like 2.5 days to get to you guys. We were in the mine, so it's pretty good distance. Cause you guys don't travel as fast as I do, so
Yeah, I know everything about birds, and I can calculate from his wingspan exactly the distance that would have taken.
good luck.
So that's easy. That's just a little. That's a nature check, right? To know everything about birds.
Yeah, of course.
Oh no, Toa's taking over as DM.
I rolled a 4.
Yeah, you believe me.
They're delicious. That's what I know about birds. Very tasty.
Toa, I like the way you're looking at me, man.
Don't worry, I've never eaten a family member or anything that could talk.
But
A language I understood.
What about when you speak with animals?
darling, come get your boy. He's being weird. Feed him or something.
And I've never eaten one while I was casting that spell.
Hmm. Yeah, no, I'm not in charge of feeding Gus. If I cook something, it's not going to be great. And
Sprout burns cereal.
she'll
What?
not.
Mhm.
What's cereal?
It's like grains.
Huh.
Cook the grain a little too long. Every time.
So, like, what vegetarian zombies are looking for?
Yeah.
No.
Grains.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah. So that's where Papa is. He was with the Geostorm last time I saw him.
Oh, that's such a good joke. I'm sorry. It was a slow burn for me, and I just like.
Old slow burn.
Yeah.
That's his nickname in high school.
So we make a beeline for Papa. All this talking, it seems like he could be dying, and we're waiting.
He's not dying.
You said you see him long time ago.
He's kicking it with the bat folk.
The Geostorm. They don't like it when you call it bad folk.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
My buzz.
Don't do that. They get real mad.
Cool. Good
Good
to
thing
know.
we never said that in front of Tuk Tuk.
This thing. It's 1 minute. Dum, 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 runs away. Dum, 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 dum.
That's weird.
This package came in, and so he pulls like from behind him like this like dirty cape with this letter. I thought it said, take, so I did.
Oh, it's Tuk Tuk's magic cloak. You can wear that if you want to.
Perhaps. And I'll hand the letter
Sprout,
over to
Sprout can
Darling.
clean it.
Tiny Dancer, read this.
She'll read it. Yeah, he's just basically saying thanks.
Tuk Tuk's cool, man. I miss Tuk Tuk.
Yeah.
You know he's a fucking kid.
What?
Yeah, he's a child. He's 12
Wow.
years old.
Never met him.
I thought he was 16.
He's a
Whatever,
little bit
man.
older. I assume.
Splitting hairs.
Probably
Tell you
none.
don't know shit about-
Probably not even have a hair involved, right? If you're so young. No facial hair.
Yeah. Birds.
I don't know how Geospawn work.
Okay, so we go north past the map
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
to where the Geosquam live, and they're our best friends. So we'll
maybe?
kick it with them for a while.
Sure.
Reunite with Dad, and
Yeah.
then we're good.
Yeah, adventure over.
Yeah.
This is a good plan.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see how anything could go wrong.
Yeah. No, agreed. Okay.
All right, we'll
What do you
leave
want me
tomorrow.
to tell Dad?
Wait, you go to see him now?
Yeah. Do you think I'm walking or riding with you guys? No, I'm going back.
I think we agree that you tell him, wait, stop.
Yeah.
No go no more.
I think we can all agree that that is the move. Just
Yeah, when I see
not
him, say,
move until we
"Stop."
talk to him.
Do not move until the kids get here, no matter what.
I don't care if there's a dragon 5 feet away.
Or fire, and he's in it. He waits.
You wait. We're tired of chasing you.
Okay, I'll let him know. I'll do
And
that.
tell him I'm mad at him.
And Sprout is pissed.
Hey Sprout, those are your daddy issues. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, all you have to do is relay it. He just needs to know.
He knows.
I think he'll know.
Come on, Sprout.
Reiterate
Yeah.
it, please.
I'll just say I saw Sprout, and I'll give him the look. He'll know.
Perfect. That look
He'll
is
know.
perfect. Thank you.
Great. And it's the kind of look because he's a bird. He just looks one eye at you.
It's my brother. What am I supposed to do?
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. Nope. Hey guys, just
Perfect
remember
plan.
you're going into Geospawn territory to get to
They're
Dad.
best friends.
Oh well, I just saying like, don't be dicks.
We can bring some
We've
extra
done great
food.
so far, so I
Yeah.
think we got this.
Yeah.
Great. I don't know that. I just know that sometimes, Derringer children as a whole can kind of be dickish.
He's not wrong. You are one,
Yeah.
and the living example of that fact.
Yeah, nerd. Why do you think I'm telling you?
We'll
Okay.
be fine.
We'll see
Yeah.
you we'll catch up to you in a few days.
Yeah, you were the scariest looking bear until I saw Paul Bearer.
Yeah.
This
you're
great
like, "Oh, man,
compliment.
I'm so scared for him because he's so skinny. He needs to eat a sandwich.
This
That's
not
true.
great compliment.
You basically look the same.
They're
Like
twins.
if I was like dangerously thin, I would look exactly like Vulnera.
This sarcasm, you playing joke now.
No.
I do not like this game you play between each other.
Well, they see the two Bear Brothers and go, oh, there's the big strong one, and there's Paul Barrow.
Nah, that's very funny.
I see this is good joke. It is very funny.
Yeah. It's good to make fun of the sickly.
Who said that? Show me them. I want to know who said this.
No,
Now,
be careful, you're
everyone,
bleeding.
see you later, nerds.
A little bit
Bye.
of blood right there on your lip, Paul Barrow.
Also, I love you guys. Bye bye.
I don't know.
Bye.
Love you. Bye. Travel safe.
He Gus, you do notice that he grabs a bag of fucking seeds on the way out that you had left on the counter. Mine.
He earned him.
And off goes Toa to reunite with Papa Derringer.
I never met this Toa. He one of us?
Technically, yes. He might be Dad's pet. I've decided
Weird.
he's part of the family.
Well,
Might be our
it's better
newest
than
sibling. I don't know. at
Dogs
this
are
point.
family.
I agree, but not every family feels that way, Dwayne.
And they're fucking wrong. If you don't think your animals are part of the family, give your animals to somebody who cares.
And don't cut their balls off.
Of course I still have my balls. Why wouldn't I?
Cool. So yeah, we get some sleep. I'll relay to May what's going on, what our plan is. See how things went at her first day of chef school.
First day at chef school. How was chef school, honey?
Her a meeting with Chef Bluebon
That's what I
Boyardee.
said.
at Assault and Battery.
We're saying the same thing.
I hate everything.
Is there an echo in here?
Yeah.
Dwayne, you might want to check your mic. I think you're echoing, bro.
Yeah.
I can hear myself coming out of your mic.
I see that. Yeah, so you guys are about to embark on another journey. Is there anything else you want to do or stock up on or anything like that before you leave?
So to break the beautiful spell of immersion for a moment, Abon and I had discussed out of character that we do need money. That we need to have money in the world, and we should be rich and powerful.
Yeah.
If we
have
wanna-
some businesses
wanna
to start up, so
but I honestly think that the quickest path to wealth for us is probably just to go into the wilds, right? Like we find Dad, and also probably there'll be some monsters, probably there'll be some stuff to loot, probably we'll run into people that will be hungry and will want to buy paninis from me, a panda.
Paninis from the
and I
panda.
pandies.
Panda paninis.
Yep.
It's the Panini Express, yes. I'm a panda ninny. I make paninis. And we'll just make money that way while we're also saving our father. I think that's the move. Because we're dirt poor children right now. We cannot go on a shopping episode and buy fun things before we leave the town.
I've got 160 gold. That was basically because I didn't take any of the equipment.
Yeah,
No,
you're
take
broke.
that back.
You're broke. You have nothing.
We don't
I just
have
wanna buy a
enough
couple
funds to buy a place and set up shop in New Haven Hold. So
You have to spend money to make money.
So
You spent all
I've
yours and we
already
still have
bought
nothing
so
to
many
show.
panini presses.
you do have options. Of course, there are places where you can get quests or like bounties, right? But that would involve you accomplishing those bounties and collecting the reward. There are also banks, and there are also
To rob?
To rob. Yes.
To get a loan?
Wait, you can get loans, bro? We can get loans in this? Fantasy loans?
yes.
Fantasy interest rates will kill you, though.
My credit score is fantasy
Oh, there's
terrible.
fantasy credits. That's in every character sheet that I ever do on pen and paper. I'm writing in a credit score book.
Take me to this bank.
Where is God?
I will beat this score.
I don't know what the score is, but I will beat it. Everything I see, I will.
So I think getting a
accomplish.
predatory loan is not a good move for us.
I think we go to find Dad. We're going to find Dad. Like, that's what I'm here for. Palbero's not looking to hang out to like do side quests. He is concerned about Dad, and that's why he's here. So
okay.
he would urge you guys to let's go find Dad. We know where he's at. Toa said he's there. Why wait?
I would
I
like
respect that.
to pick up a handful of missions that look like they're on a northern
They're on the
path.
way.
Yeah. Because if brother wants to go north directly for Dad, I'm going to find something that's conveniently, hopefully, in our way.
You would have to swing by New Haven Hold to get missions that far north. Does that make sense?
True. Nobody in Prentice would be posting jobs that far north.
Right.
Is there anything we can do from Prinith to New Haven Hold? I.e., another Sad potion mission.
another delivery. Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not getting in
got
another
the
convoy.
delivery
That's just,
there.
convoys blow up, dude. I'm not getting in one. I'm not ever getting in a convoy again. That shit blows up.
That's true. The first
Yeah, no,
one had an
no. We'll
explosion in the
take
middle.
whatever
one
the
was
package
an
is.
explosion adjacent. Come on.
Too close.
Adjacent. Too close.
No, we'll get whatever our package is. We don't need nobody else with us. We'll take from point A to point B.
Oh yeah, so it'll be like so we can face down the fucking explosion level content by ourselves.
We'll just make sure that's part of our contract. This won't explode.
Deal. I'm in it. Now that I know we can put in no explosion provisos.
Explode, sir. You like snickered. No reason.
I promise it won't explode.
Yeah, Avon, you can go look for like a quest at a place called the Haven, which is known for like bounties. You can roll me a percentage die to see if there's something that will fit with your very specific parameters.
All right,
Won't
itinerary.
explode. Going to New Haven.
Where's the concierge?
I don't want it to explode. I want to make lots of money, and I just want to deliver something to New Haven Home.
Where I'm going already.
It wasn't great.
Should be worth infinity dollars. How much Electrum do you have?
It's all in
You
Electrum.
can have it all. No one takes Electrum here in the whole continent.
No, I mean there is a quest, or not a quest, but like a request, a request.
A request.
It's a quest that somebody did before and died.
Yeah, it's a request.
doing it
request.
again.
There's a job on the board to deliver essentially medicine and first aid equipment, but it doesn't pay a ton. It pays like 100 gold, but you only it's a couple boxes of medical equipment, and then you will get paid on delivery.
I can do that.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, so you pick up that that flyer, you head over to where is that? I don't know that it really matters, but you go and pick up the supplies from essentially the Medica, or the first aid area. I can go get your name in just a second. So yeah, you pick up those supplies and you pack them into the Panda Express. They do not seem like they'll explode. There's in fact no swishiness. It really just seems like gauze and sewing and stuff like that, right?
What do you mean by stuff like that? I want to make sure I'm not a drug mule. I got very high mule standards.
It's legitimately first aid equipment. I'm not sliding anything by you. I don't know enough about first aid to
Seems a little too good to be true.
Well, I mean, I want to give you more gold, and if you're actively trying to do that, I'll help out. Like, you're going to need gold to do things.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah. You're welcome. Anytime I can anytime I can help you, you know. But yeah, so you go to the Haven, you get that mission, and you head out. Or not head out, sorry, you pack up the Panda Express with that equipment.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
That's all I got. I'll update Gus and be like, we can make 100.
Sick. No drugs, right?
Is there any wrestling events going on in town this week? Like, has the Fool's Lullaby, have they set up in town?
No. I mean, you haven't been there long.
Okay.
Right? Like, you've been there less than a day, and they parked on the outside, so. And you also just told them, I'm leaving you. Oh, but also, can I be in
Goodbye
event?
forever. See you tomorrow.
I'm going to set up a wrestling match, and everyone will pay me.
I will
make
do
no
it
money
myself.
this way.
I'm undercutting your business.
Yeah, and so, unless you guys have anything else, I think you're ready to depart.
I kissed my wife goodbye.
Yeah.
The darling does too. You heard her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little cheek kiss.
Gus,
I have a new sister. This is
They're
fine.
sisters.
it should be noted, Gus, that when you come out or at some point when you're looking at the Panda Express, you got to spend some time repairing it.
Oh yeah, got it.
Just a lot of
I'll
wear
hit
and
it with
tear.
the old mending.
Yep, nothing you can't handle, but it was a lot of wear and tear, and you did your due diligence. As a DM, I will give you that. You did your due diligence and brought it back up to standard.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else before we head out?
Not that I can think of. Goal is to get that. I have 2 jewelry pieces that talk to each other, and I don't need anybody else knowing that.
Good. So the 3 of you depart Krenna, and you make the 3-day-long journey to New Havenhold. Relatively uneventful. The weather was kind of crappy, rained most of the time. You were able to eat and, be merry. Like I said, largely uneventful. Not even bothered for the most part. Couple small critters kind of try to get into your caravan, not caravan, your wagon, but ultimately nothing dangerous.
They pay the ultimate price of being consumed by me.
By Gus. Gus,
Roll
you
over
you can add 5 meals of any of the smaller creatures you have.
I'll just take rations, bud.
Perfect. And you guys arrive in New Havenhold, and that's where we're gonna end this episode.
Woo!
Chainsaw. I request from you to do the roll for humanity.
Yeah, it's a new month, I'm pretty sure.
That sounds right.
Special deeds for special needs
Woo!
is the charity. They are located in Spokane, Washington. Looks like they're doing kids' bedroom makeovers. I'm very much learning about this on the fly. Looks like they're doing like gamer rooms and stuff for kids with special needs and bringing the joy and comfort to their life. I love this. Making sure they got everything they need as far as accessibility. Yeah, this is a good one. So special deeds, special needs, worthy of your dollars and mine. We're rolling, and you should too. We are rolling, and we got an 18.
Wow. Turning it around. Love that. Strong start.
Strong start for special deeds, for special needs. We need a stronger start, so we need you to join us. What'd you roll?
Tell us.
Yeah,
Do
tweet
it.
at Shane. Yeah, well, I guess Lawful stupid, but Shane's going to read it.
He's going to be the one answering.
That's true. So now we move on to the dad joke portion of the evening, and I will kick it off with how do I phrase that grammatically correctly? What is Balloon's favorite style of music?
Uplifting beats.
Ballroom?
Here.
Pop music.
No.
Dang it, right there. It's right there.
Yeah, it's right there. Shane, tell me a funny fucking joke.
Okay. Did you know that down at Radio Shack, they're just giving away all their dead batteries?
That's weird.
They're dead seeds? I don't know.
Why?
Why?
Free charge.
Free charge. That's funny.
Free of charge.
That's funny. Devin, tell me a funny ass joke.
Wheel, 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 if it isn't autocorrect.
That one's pretty good. I like that one. Avon, tell me a funny ass joke.
Why are piggy banks so wise?
Because they have lots of 2 cents.
So wise.
Both.
Let's see what
Oh, thank you.
I have no idea.
They're filled with common sense.
Yep, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
As we exit, Devin, as we always say,
Is that an innie
It's
or
about
an outie?
butts. No!
we love you.
We love you!
Goodbye forever.
Bye.